Ozone depletion. Question 1. Consider the following statements regarding climate forcing. 1. Positive forcing cools the earth, while negative forcing warms the earth. 2. Volcanic eruptions and aerosols cause negative forcing. 3. Natural forcing includes change in the amount of energy emitted by the sun, variation in the Earth's orbit, and volcanic eruption. Which of the statements given above are correct? A. 1 and 2 only. B. 2 and 3 only. C. 1 and 3 only. D. 1, 2 and 3 only. Question 2. Consider the following statements regarding depletion of ozone layer. 1. Ozone in the troposphere is good because it protects Earth by absorbing some of the sun's harmful ultraviolet (UV) rays. 2. Unlike other chemicals, chlorofluorocarbons cannot be eliminated from the atmosphere by the usual scavenging processes like photodissociation, rainout, and oxidation. 3. There exists a correlation between the cycle of ozone depletion and the presence of polar stratospheric clouds. Which of the statements given above are correct? A. 1 and 2 only. B. 2 and 3 only. C. 1 and 3 only. D. 1, 2 and 3. Question 3. Consider the following statements regarding the Montreal Protocol on substances that deplete the ozone layer. 1. Under the Kigali Amendment, parties to the Montreal Protocol will phase down production and consumption of hydrofluorocarbons. 2. The protocol is to date the only UN treaty ever that has been ratified every country on Earth, all UN member states. 3. India has failed to meet the phase-out targets of all the ozone-depleting substances as per the Montreal Protocol schedule. 4. Ozone-depleting substances, regulation and control, amendment rules, 2019 have been issued under the Air, Prevention and Control of Pollution Act, 1981. Which of the statements given above are correct? A. 1 and 2 only. B. 2 and 3 only. C. 3 and 4 only. D. 2 and 4 only. Question 4. Consider the following statements with reference to ozone layer depletion. 1. The thickness and thinning of the ozone layer are uniform all over the Earth. 2. Ozone is present only in the uppermost layer of the atmosphere. 3. The Kyoto Protocol is seen as a landmark environmental agreement that aims to regulate the production and consumption of almost 100 man-made chemicals referred to as ozone-depleting substances, ONS. Which of the statements given above are incorrect? A. 1 and 2 only. B. 1 and 3 only. C. 3 only. D. All of the above. Question 5. Polar stratospheric clouds or nacreous clouds cause ozone depletion. In the view of this, consider following statements. 1. Polar stratospheric clouds or nacreous clouds contain water and hydrochloric acid only, which facilitates the supply of chlorocarbons. 2. These clouds are formed throughout the year over the poles. Which of the statements given above are correct? A. 1 only. B. 2 only. C. Both 1 and 2. D. Neither 1 nor 2. Climate change and mitigations. Question 6. Consider the following statements about the Green Climate Fund. 1. It aims to assist developing countries in adaptation and mitigation practices to counter climate change. 2. It was created under the Kyoto Protocol for mitigating climate change. 3. GCF is mandated to invest 50% of its resources to mitigation and 50% to adaptation in grant equivalent. Which of the statements given above are correct? A. 1 only. B. 2 only. C. 1 and 2 only. D. 1 and 3 only. Question 7. Consider the following statements about the Kyoto Protocol and Paris Agreement. 1. The Kyoto Protocol required only developed countries to reduce emissions, while the Paris Agreement called on all countries to set emissions targets. 2. Both of them fall under the framework of UNEP. Which of the statements given above are correct? A. 1 only. B. 2 only. C. Both 1 and 2. D. Neither 1 nor 2. Question 8. With reference to the intended nationally determined contribution, INDC, consider the following statements. 1. The INDCs submitted by the countries presently have no legal status. 2. A total of 40% of the installed capacity for electricity will be from non-fossil fuel sources under India's INDC targets. 3. Under the provisions of the Paris Agreement, countries will be expected to submit an updated NDC every 5 years. Which of the statements given above are incorrect? A. 1 and 2 only. B. 2 and 3 only. C. 1 and 3 only. D. None of the above. Question 9. In the context of carbon sequestration, consider the following statements. 1. Storage sites used for former oil and gas reservoirs, deep saline formations, and coal beds, and saline formations. 2. Artificial sequestration is a slow process as compared to natural sequestration. 3. Iron fertilization of oceans can help in the carbon sequestration. Which of the statements given above are correct? A. 1 and 2 only. B. 2 and 3 only. C. 1 and 3 only. D. All of the above. Question 10. With reference to carbon trading, consider the following statement. 1. The Paris Agreement has a provision of compulsory trading between countries to meet their NDC goals. 2. It allows nations which are unable to meet their reduction targets to purchase carbon credits. 3. Carbon trading uses a cap-and-trade system. Which of the statements given above are correct? A. 1 and 2 only. B. 2 and 3 only. C. 1 and 3 only. D. 2 only.